students, good morning all of you and welcome back our online class Science 8th standard. Students, today we are going to continue our first chapter, that is the crop production. In previous video already we have discussed about that, what is that agricultural basic practices, that is the first method. Already I have told 7 basic practices like preparation of a soil, sowing of seeds, adding the manure, irrigation, weeding and harvesting and storage of the foods. Yes, these are the 7 basic practices of new agriculture. But students, the first step, that is the first basic steps or first basic practices, what is that? That is called as a preparation of a soil. It is very important or essential in the agricultural field. So, while the farmer is going to prepare the soil before sowing the seeds, first of all, he must do the preparation of the soil. How you should make that soil? That is the very essential, the first basic preparation, the first important practices, that is called as a soil preparation. So there are the 2 methods that is called as a plowing and tilling. Plowing means what? क्या होता है? वो जो plowing है वो क्या करते पहले, वो जो मट्टी को loosening करते, loose करते. Why we should the loose? By the tilling or by the plowing, by the plow we should make the soil loosening. Okay, why we should do that loosening of the soil? Because there are so many advantages are there. But if you will do that loosening of the soils, you will get the more advantage. What is that? First things, if you will do that loosening or tilling of the soil, then what will get? That soil will get loose and there will be the space, and through that space that air can pass. Okay, that means the air can pass into inside, and which one? The plants can take that breath easily. Yes or no? The plants can take the breath through the roots easily. First thing. Second thing क्या होता? If you do that loosening of the soil, then what will happen? Now the plants roots can penetrate easily into the soil, and which one? It can uproot, it can take that water minerals easily. Second thing क्या होता? It can stand or it can uproot. It can uproot firmly, or it can stand firmly. But strongly it can stand. It cannot uproot it. Okay, so it can stand firmly. So next thing, what is that? If the soil will make that loosening, then what will happen? That micro bacteria or microbes or that earthworm can stay easily. Okay, and which one we are saying that what? Friends of farmer. Yes, earthworm is called as a friends of a farmer. So many things are there, very important advantages are there. So it is a very important practices, that is first practices, that is called as a preparation of soil, and thoroughly we will discuss about that. And also in this video we are going to discuss also sowing of seeds, Sampath. So let us discuss about the first basic practices, that is called as a preparation of a soil. So first one, already I have told there are one methods you are using, that plowing or tilling. So what do you mean plowing? The process of loosening or turning of the soil is called as plowing or turning of the soil. So the process of loosening or turning, that means if that मट्टी को हमें इधर उधर ऊपर नीचे करने का जो टूल्स हम यूज करते हैं, जो एग्रीकल्चरल इंप्लीमेंट्स यूज करते हैं, उसको बोलते हैं प्लो. एंड दैट workout the activities is called as a plowing, and that whenever we are doing that plowing, that what will happen? It will get that loosening. The soil will get that what? Smooth or the loosening. This has the following advantage. क्या होता? हमें जो plowing जो करते, जब loosening करते soil को, advantage क्या होता? Already I explained, but just thoroughly we have to point wise. Loose soil contain a lot of air spaces in it, which allow the roots breathe easily. So if we will do this loosening, if we do that loose of the soil, then what will happen? There will be a lot of space, air space. Okay, air space will be. And then which one? What will happen? That plant roots can take breath easily. The breath can take easily because the air will be inside the soil. Loose soil allow the roots to penetrate deep into the soil. If the smooth soil or that loose soil is there, then the plant's roots can penetrate into the deep to deep into the soil, and thus plants can fix to the soil firmly. That means it cannot be uprooted. It will be stand. It will be fixed firmly. Okay, that means it cannot be uprooted. Plowing uproots the undesirable plants, weeds, and kills them. Whenever unwanted plants, that weed sides are weeding, sorry, weed side not weeding. What is that weeds? Which one we should say that unwanted plants? That means जो plant को हम नहीं चाहते, जो different some grasses, some thorns, like that plants are there, which one are undesirable, means unwantingly it will be developed or will grow. That plants whenever will do the plowing, at that time it will be uprooted. That means it will come out. The roots will come out. Okay, and it will be die. Then after what will happen? Undesirable plants, weeds, and kill them. And also the plants will that are uprooted after it will be kill them. Next point is loose soil mixes informally with manures and fertilizers. So whenever first of all we will add that manures or some manures, whatever that upper layer is there or down is there, what will happen? It will be mixed informally. Otherwise one place, if suppose manure like cow dung or compost or anything it is there, that place the plants will grow very nicely, but other places the plants cannot. So whenever you do that plowing, at that time what will happen? It will mix everywhere, the soil everywhere, that manures whatever we applied or fertilizers. Loose soil helps in the growth of earthworm and microbes present there. So one thing what will happen, if that loose soil is there or loosened soil is there, then what will happen? Now there some microbes or earthworms also, it will be there, more will be increased, their species will be increased, or growth of the earthworm or microbes, which helps, what is that, to the soil, and it will help to that plants also. Okay, that's why it is called as water. Earthworm is called as water. What I should say? Friends of a farmer. Earthworm is called friends of a farmer. Plowing brings the nutrients rich soil from lower layers to the top and makes it easily available for the plants use. And also very benefit. It will be more beneficial points is there. What is that? Whenever you do that plowing, at that time what will happen? That lower layer of the which one contains that more nutrients, rich nutrients, that it will come to the upper. Okay, and whenever it will come to that upper, at that time what will happen? The plants can take easily that nutrients, nutrients plant can receive or plant can take that or ले सकते. जब नीचे का जो माटी जो न्यूट्रिएंट्स रहता वो ऊपर आ जाएगा, प्लांट्स अच्छे से क्या कर सकते हैं, ऑब्जर्व कर सकते हैं. नेक्स्ट स्टूडेंट्स, these are all about that. What is that? First basic preparation, that is called as soil preparation, or basic practices of first method is preparation of the soil. And next we are going to discuss about the second preparation or the second practices, that is called as sowing of seeds. What do you mean by sowing of seeds? Now the process of putting the seeds in the soil is called sowing of seeds or sowing. Okay, process of putting the seeds in the soil is called sowing of seeds or the sowing. That means जब हमें सीड्स को सॉइल में डालते हो, मट्टी में डालते हैं, उसको बोलते हैं हमें सोइंग. ओके स्टूडेंट्स, दिस इज कॉल्ड एज सेकेंड स्टेप्स और सेकेंड बेसिक प्रैक्टिसेस, एंड we'll discuss about that. What is that sowing of seeds, what are the advantages and what are the different way, what are the technical we have to find out that seeds, and what should method we should follow, that we will discuss about this sowing of seeds. Okay, so questions, now you should see that already I told you about that what is that sowing of seeds. Now we will discuss about that some seeds we cannot directly sown in the soil, yes or no, and some seeds we have to keep in a small area, and then after they will germinate the plants, then after you have to transplant it to another one place where is a large area, and according to that practices, that technique way you have to put in the plants we can put in the what is the soil. Okay, but before that we have to understand that what type of seeds and how we should put that soil seeds in the soil. So students, first of all you have to check that good quality of the what is that seeds. Okay, how we will find out that good quality of seeds? Now if that is the good quality of seeds, first of all you have to pour in the water. Okay, all seeds you have to put into the water. If that seeds those who are floating on the water, that is the damaged seeds, or which one good quality or the not good quality of the seeds. Okay, those seeds are deep or sink into the bottom of that bucket or the jar, and that is the good quality of seeds. That is the first we have to identify. Second thing, how will put in the soil? Now you have to put that on proper distance. Okay, whenever the seeds we are keeping or the plants we are keeping, at that time on a proper distance you have to maintain. Otherwise what will happen, if the crowding plants you will keep, suppose nearby if you will keep that seeds or the plants, then they cannot grow properly. So you have to maintain the distance while you are putting seeds or the plants. Okay, third thing is what, proper distance or a deep you have to make the hole, or proper deeply you have to keep the seeds, not more or not less. That if you will keep that upper of that surface, then the seeds or the plant, the seeds will take by the birds or other animals. But if you will keep that more deep, then what will happen, it cannot come out. So proper distance depth with it, we have to keep the seeds of the plants. Okay, these are about that technique or the advantages of that, how we should follow or how we should put that seeds of the plants. So students, while we are keeping the some seeds, that should be followed some methods. Students, some seeds are there we cannot directly keep into the soil or put into the soil. Suppose rice. Okay, some vegetable seeds like onion, brinjal, tomatoes. These seeds we cannot put one by one. It is very small, and also we cannot keep into the put in the soil. So for that what you have to do is the initial stage, that means on a small area first you have to choose, and that soil you have to make proper, we have to add that manure, and that on a proper on a small area with it we have to put that some soils seeds. What is that? Maybe paddy or rice, or the tomato seeds, or the brinjal or vegetable seeds, some vegetable seeds like that, brinjal, tomato, onion, on a small area first of all we have to keep, and that area that is called as a nursery. Remember the students, what is the nursery? When instead of directly throwing or direct sowing that seeds into the soil, first of all if you will arrange one small area and we will put that soil seeds into that area, and we are getting the, we will make to them germinates. That area is called as a nursery, and when that seeds will make to germinates, and small plants will develop, and that small plants are called as a seedling. याद रखो बेटे, जो nursery में, in the nursery, when the small plants are germinated, and that plants are called as a nursery, and that small area is called as a small plants are called as a seedling, and that small area or that land is called as where we are first we are putting that seeds, that is called as a nursery. And afterwards whenever that seedling will develop and a very good quality or which one is healthy plants, we have to select, and you have to clarify that, and that plants you have to take. Then after we will keep that in a large area with the proper distance, proper hole and depth with it we will put. Okay friends, so these are about the sowing of seeds, and next what are the different way of that putting that seedlings or what are maintaining, we will discuss in the next video. Thank you all of you. Have a nice day.